When I was 7 years old, my mother found me in the backyard playing make believe by myself. I was pretending to be Cindy Brady in the Brady Bunch. I had brown hair at the time, and I curled it up in little curly, like my hair was long. If you know Cindy Brady, she had blonde hair and these cute little pigtails with little curls, and I pinned mine up in order to look like her. When my mother found me out there playing make believe by myself, she immediately took me to an acting class. And in the world of theater, I discovered my first spiritual zone. I found a tribe of people who were creative and held a mirror up to life and were also capable of being deeply present in a way that most of the world was not. Fast forward 20 years, and I was working as an executive assistant during the day and doing theater at night and working way too much overall, which is something that I think we can do in our 20s. And even though I was acting on stage all the time, I secretly had a love hate relationship with being seen. I was sometimes showing up kind of like the porcelain doll version of myself, sitting in the corner, smiling, and not allowing myself to be seen, keeping my energy small, holding back my voice, restricting my presence. Other times, I was restricting my presence and hiding by armoring up and forcing things and controlling things. And my mouth was moving and I was talking and I was kind of showing up as the deranged mannequin version of myself when the real me was hiding behind all of that work and all of that stuff. And at that time, my favorite acting instructor decided to do an exercise in class where the entire class was focused on me. And they were coming in and bringing in different situations. And I kept kind of going back to my deranged mannequin in between scenes to try to pull myself together to be fine and to look fine in between each of these snippets of the exercise. And he paused the exercise and he kind of said, stop doing that pulling yourself together thing. The point is to create from where you are, to create from all of you and from what they're bringing in. And I said, I'm not that comfortable having everyone's eyes on me. And he looked at me and he said, well, then you've picked a strange set of careers for yourself. Part of you wants this, and part of me did. I now know the part of me that did wanted it for creative expression and holding the mirror up to life of theater. And I also wanted it as a human being and a leader in my entire life. That I knew I have had and have things to bring to the world with my presence. So I went on with the exercise and I stopped trying to pull myself together. I let go of the armor. I released my hiding masks, my facial expressions of I'm fine. And as the exercise continued, it was like I could feel layers of protection melting away. And at the end, I could see and feel what kind of emotional state and what kind of day every other person in the class had had. It was a moment of oneness with a sacred tribe of other people there to witness it and be in that moment with me. And since that point, I've been kind of on a quest, sometimes knowing it, sometimes not knowing it, to understand what is it that holds us back and how can we release the things that hold us back in order to unleash our presence so that we can all be seen and heard and felt and understood.